trying to be really picky with my next relationship, because like the next guy I think is like the guy that I want to like actually marry. So it's like I don't think I want to settle for like a
Stop the cap.
No,
no.
Seriously,
You're so full of shit.
seriously. So like I don't know if I want to settle for like a mid to ugly rich guy or like a broke really hot guy.
You want the total package.
Yeah. And if I have to wait like 3-4 years for that, that's fine.
I have a question. You do OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
What kind of content do you make? Have you done any BG content, boy girl content? Like, you know.
You can subscribe and find out.
Well, I don't want a visual. I'm just like, have you made that kind of content? Come on, you can answer.
I mean,
Come
like,
on.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the follow-up to that question?
Have you done a lot of BG
No.
content? But you have, it's out, like you have done BG content.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any concerns that because you've done, well, I mean, BG content, but like really any sort of adult content, do you have any concerns that, you know, that's going to impact your romantic prospects?
Well, I mean, actually, I feel like my dating life has been like better ever since I made an OnlyFans, actually.
Could you elaborate?
And like I don't know, I usually only talk to guys if they're like okay with me having an OnlyFans, and I'm sure guys that talk to me know that I have an OnlyFans, so they're willingly putting themselves through dating me, right? I think like nowadays a lot more guys are like, or at least the guys that I talk to are okay at the fact that I do have an OnlyFans.
Part of me, I've heard from a lot of girls on this. I think on one hand, and maybe Ryan, you can weigh in on this, I think some guys cope. They're like, oh, if she does OnlyFans, like she's done for. She's never going to get married. I think part of that, I think it is a bit of cope from men who are like, but I do think there are a decent proportion of men also that would not take seriously for a long-term relationship or marriage or to have children with someone who's done sex work. Ryan, what's your stance on this? Would you date a girl who does OnlyFans? You're cool with it? Maybe have some hesitations? What's your...
Yeah, I think, the point of, if you have OnlyFans, you're never going to find anyone. That's not true. Men are so desperate to get their slimy fingers on anything. It doesn't matter.
There's a lot of simps. That's what, like, it's cope. I think it's a bit of cope to be like, they're never going to... Bro, there's a lot of simps out there, probably dudes that like sub to your OnlyFans that would probably jump at the fucking chance to be in a relation. But it's not clear to me if these girls would want to date a customer. That's another thing. But
I think you're immediately like omitting, let's say, a whole population of guys that you could have dated previously by having an OF. So if your dating pool is all the guys, when you have an OF, that takes out, I don't know what percentage, let's call it 25, I don't know, 50% of high, but you'll never know what you're missing out on because they'll simply be gone and you'll simply be with your dating pool that will date you. So it's kind of like up to your own personal preference if you're willing to make that risk. Like, am I willing to cut out half my potential partners? Am I willing to cut that out? It's completely up to the girl.
Yeah, I think that is a good point, that there's certainly going to be, I think like with anything, well, maybe not like with anything, because I think I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody, but there is to some degree a stigma associated with sex work. I'm not trying to make any judgments about any of the girls on the panel here. I'm sure you all agree, though, that there is a stigma, whether it's deserved or not, whatever your stance on it may be, there is some degree stigma associated with sex work. So there is a subset of men, a group of men, a cohort of men that are just flat out not going to want to date a girl who does OnlyFans or who's done porn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if, and I think that was a good way you put it, it could be 10%, 20%, 50, who knows, maybe 50%. There's still that's still a large pool of men, but.
Yeah, and then girls also have to understand that men will put girls in categories like, this girl is a recreational use only type of girl, and then this one is I'm really trying to show this girl to my parents type deal.
Yeah. Hold on just a sec.
J-Man973 donated $99. Yes, I'm a Christian, in Houston as well. My DMs are also open. Okay, I'm leaving now. Good night, everyone.
Oh,
Good
shit.
night.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bye, Jay.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
She's blushing a little bit.
Amen.
She's blushing a little bit, Jay. Hey, Jay, thank you for your TTS, man. Appreciate it. Did you have more you wanted to?
Yeah, that was kind of it. Just some girls will disqualify themselves and not even know it by doing certain things. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just me personally. I wouldn't do it because, you know, if I'm going to actually marry a girl and take her seriously, I wouldn't bring that type of girl to my parents and my mother and father because I wouldn't be able to sleep with myself.
Bender the Offender donated $99. For the of girls, if you meet the man you want to marry but he told you no on OnlyFans, would you delete it?
If he can like provide for me, then yes, I would delete it. I don't want to do
Where's
OnlyFans.
Madison?
She's.
Oh. What the fuck? You should have ASMR'd that shit on stream.
Like if man's had the money to like provide for me and like I'll be like your housewife, then like yes, I will like 100% delete it. Like I don't want to do OnlyFans forever. That's like not like my end goal. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if I met the man of my dreams and he was like delete your OnlyFans and he could afford to supplement me and him, then yeah, I would.
How much money would a guy need to make for that to be the case?
I mean, I never really put deep thought into it, but I don't know.
Just throw a number out there.
A good amount?
$1 million a year? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live, you know?
I don't really care that much about having a very luxurious lifestyle. I'm just like, you know, like I'd be pretty happy if I was just like a housewife, like, you know, like have kids, like stay at home, like clean, cook, blah, 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 just get taken care of.
Would like 100K do it for you?
Like 100K for like me, set aside for me?
No, like he makes 100K a year. That's puts him in like, the top 10%, maybe top 15.
Because you said you wanted a man to make at least like the same as you or a little more, right?
Yeah.
So like how much
but like
would
that's
that
like
be?
like same as me, but like that's like if we were still both making income together. It's like I feel like so that's like double, like, you know, dual income. But like I feel like he would definitely have to make like a lot more if he just wanted me to quit my job, you know, because like I want to live comfortably too.
I'm thinking about that concept. Like, I don't know how much you make, but let's assume there's a guy that makes more than that. Do you think he would choose you or a girl who didn't have a OF if he had the option? You see what I'm saying? Like it's to kind of, I guess, buy you in a way. Like a guy to date you is gonna have to have money, right? You see what I'm saying?
I would hope so, yeah.
So it's like, if a guy has that much money, don't you think he would find a girl who didn't do what you do? Or is that a crazy concept?
I mean, like maybe, but like his question is if I would delete my OnlyFans if the guy wanted me to. Yeah. I'm
just thinking like if I'm a multi-millionaire, I would probably just pick the girl that doesn't have one, so I don't even have to worry about asking. But that's just me personally.
So you're not the one for her.
Yeah.
It just takes one for a lifelong partner.
It's valid. I mean, I'm friends with plenty of prawn people and stuff. They dope, but yeah, just had to put that out there.
I don't do OnlyFans, but I would 100%. If I did, 100% stop it. If I was gonna marry, right? If I was gonna.
Sure.
Yeah, I would. But I mean, I don't do it, so I can't say that actually.
Would you say, do you make $500,000 a year? Do you make below or above that?
Well, I just started making like a lot of income, so I don't really know how to answer that yet.
Oh, for annual?
Yeah, for annual. Because, yeah, so.
If the current income you're making now continued for another year, would you be making over $500,000?
I don't feel comfortable answering that.
Well, the IRS ain't coming for you. You're good. I'm homies with them.
I know, but like I don't feel comfortable answering that.
Even a range? Hey, that's fun. That's fun. No, I'm just curious, like, just to get a sense of how much the guy would have to earn to match your level. Because if you're making like $50K a year on OnlyFans, there's like a decent amount of, I think the average income for men is like $45,000 a year or something. So there's like a decent amount of men that are close to your income range. But like the thing with content creation, I got some content creators here. Like you can, like the scale that you can make money, it's insane. So like you can make $100K in a month doing content, doing OnlyFans. So I'm just like trying to get a sense because there's some chicks on OnlyFans who make 6 figures a month. Like that's a top one in terms of income. Like only 1%, I think less than 1% of men are making that much money. So at that point, you're after like a top 1% man when it comes to income.
I think if men can set the boundary openly that they wouldn't date someone with an OF, then the OF creators can set the boundary of saying that they don't want to share how much they make. Just because she said
fine.
no multiple times.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Just
We were, it wasn't like really, I don't know.
no, yeah. If you don't want to share, that's totally fine. So okay, I'm trying to remember where we were. How did we get onto there? We're talking about.
I think the question for the.
Oh, it was a
guy who
TTS that came up. What's that?
Just the question for if you would stop OF.
Yeah,
for the guy
and do you want to answer this since you do OF?
Yeah. So I mean, personally, I really like what I do. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I only post what I want to post. And I feel like if I was going to be marrying a guy that he would, we would have probably already crossed that bridge, and he would probably be okay with it, because I don't think I would be with somebody who wouldn't be okay with something that I like to do and something that I have fun doing.
Wait, you said you have fun doing it?
Yeah, I love making content.
Wait, you have fun doing OF?
Yeah.
Do you have fun doing OF?
Yeah, it's fun.
But do you enjoy it because of the money you make?
I mean, maybe a little bit of both, because
Sure.
it's I get to take pictures and look pretty, and
Yeah.
I get paid to do that. So it's fun. It's a fun job.